Hi everyone. Today we're predicting the 2026 James Madison Dukes football schedule. So before we get started, if you'd like to see more of my college football content, number one, you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and two, help me reach 100 subscribers. Also drop a like on this video and drop a comment on what's your prediction on this team. I'd like to see what's your prediction on this team. I'd like to see what's your thoughts on this team. What's your view on this team? How would they do it in 2026? That's it. So yeah, let's get into it. One fact about James Madison is that 2025, James Madison was actually the second group of five team in that same year. The other one being Tulane to make the college football playoff. Yep, you heard it right. Because in 2025, multiple group of five teams make the playoffs. Tulane and James Madison. Tulane from the American Conference and James Madison from the Sun Belt Conference. And this is the first time that we see an FBS program that not only made the FBS college football playoff, but also made the FCS playoffs in the same decade. And that's what James Madison did in 2025 where they made the playoffs. Where they make the playoffs. And also, as for the FCS playoffs, they made it in 2021. This is the 2021 season, which is the last season that James Madison has ever been in FCS. Because after that, they went to the FBS in 2022. They are now currently in FBS from 2022 season onwards. So how are they doing in 2026? So let's find out. So this is the schedule. So I will do what's my prediction in this team. So in week 1 against Liberty, James Madison is a way better team than Liberty. And even James Madison defeated Liberty on the road last year. I have James Madison winning against Liberty. Week 2 against Wagner, an FCS program. James Madison should win against Wagner. But week 3 against San Diego State. James Madison has to travel all the way to California just to play San Diego State. Yeah, James Madison has travel fatigue since they have no bye week until the week 12. And since they are traveling to California all the way to the west, from east to the west, that's a lot of miles. I'm gonna give this a loss. Old Dominion. Old Dominion is actually a solid team. If you look at Old Dominion, you would see that Old Dominion reached 10 wins in 2026. Yep, you heard that right. Old Dominion finished with 10 wins. With a curable victory. So that's a loss for James Madison. Especially given that Old Dominion played close against James Madison in some time. Like, they were close through the first half. So expect James Madison to lose to Old Dominion. Against Marshall, that's a win. Georgia Southern is a bit interesting. I think that James Madison is a bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna give them a win. Georgia State, a win. App State, significantly better. That's a win. Troy at home. We know that James Madison destroyed Troy last year. As you can see, James Madison destroyed Troy last year with a final score of 31-14. I expect the same against Southern Miss. Southern Miss is not that good in 2025. So they may be a solid team just like Georgia Sun when they finish 7-6 just like them, but I think James Madison is a bit better. UConn. UConn, I think it should be a win. I think UConn lost. lost their head coach. I think UConn lost their head coach in Jim Mora. So that's a win. I think that's a close win for James Madison. And against Coastal Carolina, that's a win. So I have been going 10-2 overall. I've been going 10-2, being good again, once again. I think that's fair for. I think they will lose one more game, like what they did in the regular season. I think they will win 10 games. I think James Madison will win 10 games. They'll be good enough to compete for the Sun Belt title, but making the playoffs, yeah, I just don't see them as a playoff team. I just don't see them as a playoff team going 10-2. So what's your thought on this team? I have them going 10-2 and 7-1 in conference play. Please drop a comment on this comment section below. So let's end the video here. This is Hank Wong signing off.